What's up, guys? It's your girl, Nicole, plucked from the garden. I know it's been a while, but I'm here now. I hope you guys are doing well. I am ecstatic and elated to see you guys again. If you're not familiar with my channel, I am Nicole, and my channel is Plucked from the Garden, and it comes from a standpoint of inspiration, getting your life together, period, from the inside out, not from the outside in. Because see, this can look absolutely amazing, and this on the inside can be straight trash. Okay, so that's what the channel is about, and just everyday life situations. I used to force myself to make videos, but then I decided, even going in and of myself, that I don't want to do anything under the expectation of what somebody else is expecting from me. I want to give to you in all pureness and genuinely, what is on my heart, or what is within the atmosphere that you need to know and hear. So much stuff goes through my head in a day's time. Like, if I did videos, I would be doing videos all day long, for real. Like, so whoever come as you are. There is no judgment here. There is no, I'm right, I have the answers, you're wrong, you don't know, you need, it's none of that. Like, you come and just listen in, get what resonates with you, and then leave the rest for whoever it resonates for. We like to keep comments nice, sweet, but even if they're not nice and sweet, sometimes nice and sweet is doesn't always come across as nice and sweet. Okay, but it's nice and sweet because it's something that is needed at the time. So it just depends on how you're looking at things. So that's just a little bit about Plucked from the Garden. Who is the garden? You are the garden. We are constantly pruning. The name came from me just gardening and looking at the plants. Like, sometimes I just stare, like I get stuck. But looking at the plants and just looking at my life and how it pertains to me, or even the earth, the land, how does that pertain to me as far as my land is concerned, as far as my garden is concerned, and vice versa. What is your garden? You might have a garden of orchids, somebody else might have a garden of just botanicals. Everybody's garden is different, and there's no right garden and there's no wrong garden. I mean, we are who we are, but we do have the ability to make changes. We have the ability to control really everything that goes on around us, believe it or not. I know it sounds like no, you can't, but yes, you can. Yes, you can, because at the end of the day, we are all responsible for ourselves, not, what anybody else thinks or what anybody else says, or if they wouldn't have did this or whatever. We are responsible for our own selves. We are responsible for our own actions. So make sure, if it does resonate with you and you like what you hear, or you didn't like what you heard but you know that you needed that, then hit the like button down there. Hit the subscribe button. That way you'll know when I do come on. And no, I don't come on all the time, like I said earlier, but I do have videos to where you can go and look and you can see me and what I have to say in my other videos when I'm not on here. So and if you also have like anything in particular that you want to anything in particular that you might want to talk about, something that's been on your mind, or you're just going through something, I'm telling y'all, like, you can talk to me. And the reason why I say that is because for some strange reason, people just like come to me and just tell me all of their business, you know, everything that they have going on. They just tell me all their business, and you know, they trust me with their money, all kind of stuff. What seems crazy, but it's not crazy. I actually look at it as an honor, you know, that people do trust me. That's honorable, and I'm a good person. I wouldn't do anything to hurt or harm anyone. But anyway, we are going to go ahead and get started. I'm just clearing the energy of anything that might have came in, even on your behalf. Anything that might have came in this morning, crept up this morning, thought process, mentally, spiritually, you know, that wasn't or has no place in today or even in your thought process, meaning any blockages, anything that goes against your purpose and what you are set and meant to do today. Sometimes it's good to just, you know, when you wake up in the morning, just lay there and just meditate and ask the universe, what do you have for me to do today? Like, what is it that you want me to do? What is it that you need me to do today? Who are you leading me to? What am I gonna be facing today? So we thank you. I always thank God. I always thank the universe, the angels, my ancestors, the Trinity. I thank y'all. I thank y'all so much. It's so greatly appreciated. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. And the topic that I have for today, I hope my smoke detector doesn't go off from the sage. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. And what I have for you today is, this ain't no parade. And the reason why the topic is this ain't no parade is because a lot of times we are not always in control of, well, we are in control, but we act like we're not in control. And we just let people just parade in and out of our lives. And you know what? It's nothing wrong with people coming in and out of your life, because guess what? That's going to happen. People are going to come in and out of your life. The thing is, are you monitoring what's parading in? Because think about it. When it comes down to a parade is it's a show. And what happens in that parade is it goes through, and they do all the entertaining and they do all this stuff, and hey, and them drums be going, and you know, maybe I'm thinking about the football field. But I just hear music all the time. But you know, a parade goes through, and then that's it. You know, you don't see that again until the next year if they decide to have it. That's key. If they decide to have the parade. So when I say this ain't no parade, meaning people come and go in and out of your life every day, and that's fine and dandy, but you need to be on patrol as to what you are allowing to parade in and out of your life, because see, when you don't control it, and everybody has their own gift as far as what their purpose for here on earth. So some things have to be guarded and protected, because if you don't, it can destroy and ruin a whole lot of things. One decision is not necessarily a wrong decision, you know, whether it's over here or over there. It was just how it went through, if that makes sense. So when people come in, and I'll use this for an example, and yes, I talk about myself because these are things that happen in my life that I have to, you know, watch, control, work on, fight against, even when it comes down to fighting against myself, because sometimes you want these certain people, or, you know, you might feel bad, or you might feel like, oh, they really, but it might not be good for you, because it could possibly take you down. So it's just a matter of knowing the strength of your roots, knowing the strength of your garden, and knowing how that garden grows, knowing how your plants grow, knowing each facet of that garden and those plants, and what needs to be taken out, what needs to be put back in. No, that's not just gonna be a good fit there. So using this for an example, I have a friend that and honestly, I'm gonna say this, like, I'm not going to sit here and act like people, or act like I don't feel, because I do. So I can't even say that she's necessarily my friend. And the reason why I say that, and I love her, it's my girl. The reason why I say that is because it's like a parade. You know, it's like things are, you know, I'm over here doing this, and, you know, she might be over here doing this, and in her conviction of it, she will avoid me. You know, she won't talk to me, or I won't hear from her. And then, you know, one day when that's not going on anymore, it's like, hey, what's up? How you doing? And we have to get to a point where, you know, we start checking people right then and there. Like, and I had to tell her, you know, what, am I your friend? You know, because when this was happening, I was your friend. But then when this happened, I didn't hear from you. So I need you to go ahead and decide now who you want to be in my life before I decide for you. So it's, you know, giving people an opportunity, but still setting boundaries as well. You know, and then even when these people are coming in, you need to monitor what is their spirit when they are coming in. You know, what are they, sad? You know, are they gloomy? Are they happy? I mean, because it just comes a time where, you know, you can tell a person the same stuff over and over and over and over and over again, but they're not going to change until they are actually ready to change, or actually ready to look at the man in the mirror. Like that song, I've said this before, that song by Michael Jackson is so powerful. Like, I'm looking at the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. Right? So until you get to the point where, you know, you do look in the mirror, you probably won't know, you know, what's necessarily good for you and what's necessarily bad for you. And then just any and every old thing will come in because you keep leaving your door cracked. You leave your door cracked, what do you expect? You know, I mean, it's not like you might not necessarily be sitting on a ground level. You know, ground level, you know, you leave that door open. And I live in Asheville, North Carolina, so I leave the door open ground level. I might wake up in the morning and it's a bear in here. So be careful with who you let parade in and out of your life. You know, another example, even when it comes down to relationships or dating or dealing with people, don't let men, for the women, don't let men just parade in and out of your life. And for the men, don't just bring women in and out of your life. and I say that even from experience. That's something I've been dealing with in this dating world. I can't even say I really be dating. You know why? Because I don't have time for craziness, you know. But if you really think about it, being mindful of what you're letting in, when you're dealing with people that are very judgmental, people that don't allow you to be yourself, people that take away your spirit, because by the time you get finished with them or dealing with them, you're just so drained. People that are actually convicted themselves and don't know it, but they convict you over their convictions. And I'll let that marinate. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, people will be in their own battle and not even know that they're in battle. I have watched people, I mean, here recently, fight, you know, against yourself for really who you are. You know, and not everything about us is all bad. But some things that we be trying to get rid of, though, we need that stuff. You just need to use it in a different way, in a different setting. But hey, that's neither here nor there. So moving on from that. But that was my main thing. I just wanted to talk about, you know, letting people parade in and out of your life and control, you know, what you are going to do today. It's like, oh, come on, let's. And then it's like, well, where are you? Where did you go? You know? And I don't have many friends at all. And that's okay. I don't have many friends at all. Most people say they don't know how to take me, or I just don't fit their clique, group, whatever. Because it's rare that I just comply with just any old thing. You know, if I comply, it's because I did some homework. I don't just say yes to everything. And I don't allow people to give me my words. That's another thing, even with people coming in and out, because guess what? As they come in, the spirit of them comes in too. Just like that parade. You think about the Mardi Gras. So you have all this beautiful music and this, that, and the other. And music is feeling. Music is actual movement. Not just physically moving, but it's a mental movement as well. But you have all of these things going on. And think about all those different people that come in to go to that. It's like deja vu, the movie Deja Vu, like it just transferring, you know, that whatever you're around, it transfers. So you have to be so very careful with what you just let in. You have to. And I'm not gonna force anything else. I'm not gonna force anything. I'm not gonna force, well, I didn't force this, but I'm not gonna force anything out. And that's pretty much what I have today. I'll go ahead and pull like a few cards for you guys. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. If you don't like it, you don't have to like it. Who cares? You know, you have to always remember that this is your journey. This is nobody else's journey. This is your journey, and you do it how you see fit to do it, and what works for you and what resonates with your spirit. So these cards right here are prayers to strengthen your faith. And it is Psalms 138. Psalms 138, 7 through 8. On the day I called, you answered me. My strength of soul you increased. Though I walk in the midst of trouble, you preserve my life. You stretch out your hand against the wrath of my enemies, and your right hand delivers me. The Lord will fulfill his purpose for me. Your steadfast love, O Lord, endures forever. So that's what you have for today. And as far as your chakras, another thing too, when it comes down to certain things, it's really good to align your chakras. Like, that is so important. I mean, you can go get all the book education and you can have all this stuff, but guess what? You got to get them chakras aligned, because when your chakras are aligned, you make better choices. You are able to hear better. You're able to see better. Your senses work. You know what? This is perfect. So these are chakra cards. And what came out was a fourth chakra. The fourth chakra, if you don't know, is green. It is your heart chakra. It's dealing with that heart. So, the card is acceptance of self. It's time to rejuvenate myself by giving myself love. I accept myself the way I am, and I am reminded that I cannot feel any better about life than how I feel about myself. I will not wait a moment longer to accept myself. I honor what my body is asking for, and if I am unsure, I will ask myself, what can I do to be healthier, more balanced than I am now? I dwell upon all that is right in my life, not what is wrong, and I have gratitude. I accept my life as it is now, and I move forward from here. So that pretty much is kind of what I was talking about, in a sense. Accepting yourself for who you are. And that means that you might have to walk by yourself sometimes. I walk by myself. I'm not by myself, but I'm by myself. And also by letting people come in and out of your life without purpose, without direction, without you setting boundaries, it allows change. And it's not changes that you make, it's changes that they make. So be careful with that. And from that, then you begin to second guess yourself, or maybe not even second guess yourself, because you might not even realize what is actually happening. But you start to go away from who you are because now this person has come in and say for instance, the guy calls me, or we go out and we hang out, and then, you know, I talk to him every day for maybe 3 days, every day for those 3 days, and then now it's, I don't hear from you for a week, or I don't hear from you for 2 weeks, or, you know, just whenever you feel. No, like that's not okay. And it's not a mean thing, but it's being in control of your environment. What are your triggers? What triggers you? What sets you off or leads you into a sad state, or a depressed state, or whatever the case, angry, super happy, whatever. Like, you got to be careful. You have to be so careful. And the next card was your solar plexus. This is your third chakra. And the words are self-worth and self-esteem. If you don't have control, you will lose your self-worth and you will lose your self-esteem by letting just any and everything parade in and out of your life without boundaries, without knowing the purpose. Anytime somebody comes into your life, around you, into your space, you need to be checking what they're there for real. It says, I honor myself by doing things that please me. That's why sometimes it takes so long for me to come and do this video, because I am doing things that please me, things that build my garden, build me up, build not just me up, but the universe up as well. Because when I'm built up, then I have more opportunity and more ability to touch people or reach out to people. Not like I'm about to get on the phone and call you, because no, I don't be doing all that. I will call and check on you every once in a while if you are placed in my heart. But moving on, self-worth and self-esteem. I honor myself by doing things that please me, not only those that please others. I am empowered as I release the need to live up to others' people's unrealistic expectations of me. Y'all, I said this when I first came on 28 minutes ago, and I'm about to finish up. When I respect and I approve of myself, others will naturally do the same. Okay? I teach others how to treat and respect me by how I treat and respect myself. So guess what? As much as I want to have somebody in my life, and I ain't like, oh, I gotta have somebody. I don't care about that. I'm trying to make money right now. And if he ain't making no money right now, if he ain't trying to make nothing, then I mean, because I need that. It's not about the money. It's the drive behind it to get it. That's what I'm looking for. But anyway, how you respect yourself is how other people are going to respect you. When you say that it's okay for you to parade in and out of my life as you so please and however you want to do it, then guess what? That's how they're going to treat you, because that's what you put out. But when you be like, hold on, you need to make a decision. What you gonna do? Are you gonna be my friend, or you not gonna be my friend? Are you really a friend? What are you? Who are you? What you here for? What are you doing? It says, I know I am worthy of love and respect. The boundaries I create with others acknowledge my self-worth, y'all. Some of y'all doubt me, but that's all right. Because I know what I'm talking about. Sometimes it take me a while to get back on here because I know what I'm talking about. I say what I mean, and I mean what I say. Yeah. And then we're just going to do one more, and then I'm going to let you guys go. I thank you guys so much for the subscribers that I do have. I thank you all so much. I thank you so much for your support. I thank you for listening in. Y'all, even if you don't have the time or whatever to listen, you know, or take some time out. You don't necessarily, I want you to listen to me, but it don't necessarily have to be me. You listen to other people, but take that time to rejuvenate, hear another perspective, hear it a different way. You feel me? All right, so, and we're gonna stop right here. Get grounded. Get grounded. It says get grounded. Empath, highly sensitive, connect with nature. So I don't know if this is you, but guess what? This is me. But anyway, guys, once again, thank you so much for all of your support, all that you do. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your subscribes. And even if you forgot to like or subscribe, guess what? I do it all the time. But I do make a conscious effort sometimes to go back and make sure that I like a video or subscribe, because you have to be supportive. And it's really no, oh, well, I'm not doing it because she's doing what I'm doing. We've been over this before. No, like, it's called support. One love, one heart. All right, so bless you guys, and I will see you soon.